mean, we have to see it.
I already know.
We have to see it.
Nope.
You can sense it.
Nope.
You can pick up. You're picking up a.
They're ruining my favorite comic and my favorite.
Your antenna at once.
At once. At one fucking time.
Is it one of those? It's one of those double coffins.
Yeah, it's a Skarsgård move for sure.
The House of Skarsgård is rising.
Yeah, well, they're gonna be falling pretty fucking soon.
Yeah, not unlike a crow.
Yeah.
The descent of a crow. Imagine the arc. Hello, gathered friends, Amber Council, as it is sometimes known. It is I, your internet friend Jeffrey K. Horkrams. And however it came to be, you phone ass backwards. Twitch's brewing program. Acquisitions, Intoxicated. Sorry that you had to hear mommy and daddy fighting about the new crow.
Yep.
But it might come up again, is all I'm saying. And you'll be glad to know that true to his nature, Josh has managed to find a rhetorical coordinate that is both outside both of these points and yet has a sort of novel coherence. We're going to get into it. It's that and so much more today. You'll be impressed at the ground he's claimed. I think. I thought it was innovative. Well, Pacific Rim is bad. Now, so let's go back through it. What are we here for? Give you that which you already own, the Art and Science of Brewing. I'm joined, as almost always, by Eric J. Benson. Acquisitions, Intoxicated Brewmaster, Azerbaijan, Notorious EJB, Edge Benson. Is that all of them?
I don't know. I lose track after a while.
I think that's most of them. They'll let me know. They'll let me know if there is one. Now, of course, we try to adhere, in all ways to the hero's journey. In our case, that means, manufacturing a new brew based on our brew. Based on our previous, online excursions, right? Mm-hmm. And which one is that today for our purpose?
Pour a naga.
Pour a naga. One naga, please, barman. Pour.
Excuse me.
All right, here. Now, and what did we come up with for that style?
A lot of Pilsner malt and
so crisp,
some
clean.
Rice. Super clean.
Satisfying mouthfeel. Oh, God, you're not kidding. Flake rice. Oh, man, tons of flake rice. Man, this is really interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can smell from here.
Oh, yeah, and you can see a ton of it right up top.
Yep.
Now, and we'll also have an opportunity to see...
It's flaked.
Yeah, it's flaked as hell. But I'll be really interested to see what happens, inside the vessel when the water hits it. Is this stuff going to foam up like crazy? Is it going to be like an oat thing?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we shall see. It wouldn't be the first time we had a novel excursion experience inside there. All right, now, in terms of the hopping, it's a crisp, clean beverage as you described, but what are we doing on the hop side?
We're doing 0.3 ounces of Vic Secret.
Okay.
We were going to do Sriracha H, but we couldn't get a hold of it.
Couldn't find it. Well, and that's because it is, in fact, a novel input, right?
So we're using this.
Actual Japanese input. Okay. 0.3, you say?
0.3.
Then 0.3 you shall have. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay. All right, and it's just in the first one here. Nothing too crazy. God, it does smell good though. Mm-hmm. All right. We'll put on its hat.
Yep. Done.
Done. And dusted. Watch this.
Done.
But yeah.
Wow.
I know, right?
Delightful.
Potent techniques.
Yep. Wonderful.
Put this in here. This over her.
Got it.
Straw.
In.
Installed.
Yep.
Now, my fantasy
Great.
is
What
that
I need to hear about.
right. Well, no, don't worry. It's not. You'll be fine. My fantasy for this process involves water going in.
Yeah. Solid move.
To the device.
Great strategy.
Soaking the grains and extracting the sugars, fermentables, if you will, so that we can move forward in a beer context.
Hello there.
All right, now,
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I mean,
Right in.
yeah, but it felt clean last time, and then it's
Yep,
still
and
no
then,
work.
Then you just bunged it all up.
Bung.
Well, but you didn't get the click last time. It's not clicking. It's not in.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's,
Yeah, it's just like the
That's a
it's
shirt
just like
right
the
there.
campaign.
Yeah.
It's just like the campaign suggested.
Yep.
All right, so let's get a little start. A little skip.
hot, wet grains in
Skip.
your area.
Start. All right, now.
Sounds like it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I do like to hear the sound of the pump operating.
Of silence.
Makes the noise. Doesn't mean anything comes out.
Sounds like it's coming out of the.
Yeah,
fucking
but you
tank
couldn't
now.
hear it from back there. The tank was quite quiet last time as well.
Yeah.
So it's definitely pulling through the sequence, which hopefully means we're moving in the right direction. Because we don't know 100% what it was, if it was just cleaning or not. Now, pour methium, a 40K joint,
Oh, yeah.
a 40K inspired joint.
Yeah, fruit and spice beer.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, no, you can take a look right at that front. You can get an eyeful. You can see lots of flaked rice right in there. It's quite plain at this stage of the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
All right, here, so pour methium. Now, if we could take a look at the recipe, Josh.
Take a look at the recipe.
You take your. I'm not gonna fucking do it.
That's right.
fruit and
Josh, don't
spice.
let him do that. Don't do it. Wow. Jerry killed the stream.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time. What did I?
Yeah. Your dumb suggestion destroyed the
Bad
stream.
techniques. All right, now.
I just replugged the computer. Yep.
Did it say it plugged in?
Yep. It did the little flashy
Did it go
thing.
wow wow? Did the screen go wow wow?
Yep.
All right.
Look at
Now.
it's even doing it again.
Well, here, we can come back to that. For now, we can just pour.
Yeah. Ethium.
Yeah, if you will. We can pour the methium out of here. If you want, Josh, if you want to do that.
Or if you just leave the blank screen.
I
that's
want to
fine,
work
too.
with you. Perfect. Right. Oh, and you can also see the Xeno Tilt drip right here. I don't know if you have played Demon's Tilt or Xeno Tilt, but if not, you absolutely should. Wow. Quite handsome,
Yeah.
I would say so far.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right, now, tell me about the recipe of this
It's got beer in it.
fruit. Well, it's some beer, but what else?
It's 6-row, so it's going to be
Oh, big wheat.
well breadier.
Yeah.
Victory malt, which is super toffee, biscuity, bready, and special roast.
Right. And then is there any pervert additions?
Apricot.
Apricot. All right. Yeah. All right. Yes, dire audience, exactly right. Hostile pinball action.
Yeah.
Amazing music. It's very, very good generally. Oh, here. No. Let's see. Tyrannosaurus. So today I wrote the strips for this week and up to Monday, and they're mostly about flight fears. And so I can't give you access to them currently, but
I can.
they're back. I mean, they're real fears. Shit's falling off of these things all the time now.
I love that. That's like the one thing you won't give up, even when you're drunk.
What?
The newest strip. Like when we do the Secret Club PA meetups at PAX, boom,
drop
everything's
it
out
on
the
him.
fucking window.
I dropped the science on them for sure.
One strip just won't. That's the line.
Oh, it's not done, is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that's the line.
If I could,
Yeah.
I would hook you up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm overjoyed, Tyrannosaurus. Now, all right, so fruit and ale. Let's give it a try. Fruit and spice.
Very bready.
Oh yeah, very, very bready. This is like a I assume it's mostly the 6-row. It's like a crazy. You gotta chew this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
Nice.
Like the end of it, the end note is really, really sweet and
Very
gentle,
nice.
but the actual chew,
Yeah.
there's you're mewing essentially when you drink this beer.
This is a fucking new thing that I gotta learn.
Yeah, well, don't learn it.
Oh, I've heard of mewing.
Don't.
I can't remember it, but I remember seeing like a whole video on it.
I have a lot. There's a lot of.
What?
Right now, there's a lot of girls in my house, and they spend a lot of time talking about mewing for
Well,
some reason.
I heard at first I heard it and I'm like, oh, it's like a new Pokemon thing, and I'm like, oh, I guess not.
Mewtwo?
Yeah, that's where I thought they got it from.
It's the bronze girl.
Bronze.
May we? No. They are tooling on these men, Bronze. Like these girls are a united front against those who mew.
Oh, good. So wait, so mewing is a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't think it's a good thing. I don't know how bad it is.
So is it something guys do or women do?
They don't. They only do it insofar as they can use it
They can
to.
weaponize it?
Well, they can use it
Weaponize
to.
the mew?
Well, to shame the boys
Okay.
for doing it. You're gonna have to install TikTok, unfortunately.
Fuck me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Crimson. Listen, ordinarily I wouldn't have to care about it either, except I got a house full of Z. And
Still don't have to care.
oh, I don't have to care a lot, but I do want to sort of know what they're talking about. Like I need to know if mewing is a street drug.
No, you just tell them stop it. Stop.
Stop.
Apparently, there
No more.
are two definitions.
No more. Yeah.
One of them involves using proper tongue posture to improve facial beauty, which I don't think that's it.
No. That's definitely it.
And then the second one is basically just throwing a fit.
Oh. No, it's very, very much the idea that holding your tongue in your mouth in a specific way can give you a sort of masculine jawline.
I mean, holding your jaw in a specific way.
This is what I would think as
Your tongue
well.
on the roof of your mouth gives you press.
Right, and it just basically like sucks it all in
that's
and
duck
gives
face.
you.
Did they
it
just
gives
create
you
a dumb new word for
no,
duck face?
because the front of the mouth is very flat.
What?
I'm just telling you. You see, Bron's like, oh yeah, shit. You just came back. I don't know. I would have to look up a fucking
I don't know how to do it.
instruction.
Like,
We
it doesn't
don't know.
Doesn't
This
fucking
is
make sense.
This is
On the
the
roof of your mouth.
jaw you get.
Right there. Boom. You did it. That's it.
There's no difference. I see no difference in the camera.
Look more masculine.
It looked pretty masculine.
Are you seeing any change in my face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your jaw goes
Yeah, it looks
forward.
like you have an underbite.
It looks like you have that
Is
lantern
that
jaw of
masculine?
justice.
Here. I'm gonna try mewing.
That naturally, and I want it to be gone.
I'm gonna mew really quick. Hang on.
No, it's that big, huge, alpha jaw thing that you've seen. You've seen the memes.
No, I'm telling you, it's like they're playing some bizarre intramural sport against one another.
Do it sideways so you can see the chin jut
Wait, what?
The answer is
in profile.
here.
Hold on.
Oh, hey. Ooh.
Okay.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, go to the dentist. You got some jaw issues.
You. Look. See,
See, I could do this with my jaw and make it,
and make it look right, and make it look great.
or I could try both.
Yeah, put this man on some type of currency. Yeah, see, bronze, shit, handsome Squidward, Eric, right? Let's elevate this shit. Let's turn it up.
Squidward? Is that a?
Oh yeah.
Am I getting shit on? And
No.
complimented at the same time?
I had to have millennials explain this to me. All right. Yeah, handsome Squidward, positive. Exactly.
Bronze, when are you getting into East? Is it tomorrow at 5 p.m.? Because that'd be great.
I think they're gonna get in.
I'd like to start drinking at that point.
No, they might be coming in on Thursday. Or they might be coming in on Friday.
Fuck.
If my conversation with them earlier today has anything to say about it. Oh, Thursday. Well, so there you go.
No, that doesn't fucking help. God damn it, Calvin.
Exactly. Well, no.
You
You
had
have to
one
understand-
job. Come in on Wednesday.
They were on this
I
fucking
know,
Joko.
I know.
But no. Then they flew back from the Joko to do a top secret game. I'm not gonna blow up your spot, but to do some type of creative services thing. Yeah. Now they're in they're just trying to get ready They're like, you know how in Empire Strikes Back there's like that chamber,
Yeah.
that meditation chamber that Lord Vader has?
Oh, yeah.
She's basically in there, and then she's gonna leave that place. I mean, hopefully she will be, like, you'll have a full identity by then. I can't even imagine what's left of you after this last week.
Wait, is Balvin coming? Do we know if Balvin's coming?
Vitamin B? I mean, I always hang on him.
I know. That's why I want to know. You know if my peeps are going to be in.
I love this. It's fruit, but it's also spice. Grah. All right.
Balvin's coming! Jasmine, you're fucking out. Sorry.
Vitamin B.
Kidding. Love you.
No, he's all right, dude.
He's great.
I was telling him about, because there is an almost pro, I think it's an 8 to 10K tournament for Tekken 8.
Holy shit.
And so I saw him on Discord, and I was like, dude, show me, like, because he's putting together his characters and like his combos and stuff right now to be a part of the event. And so I had him show me a couple online matches. It was super cool. Okay, yeah. See, now look at this. Do we see how the water has entered the vessel?
Wow, weird. That's amazing.
Here, I'm just gonna, just for kicks, I'm gonna see if water has entered not the vessel and has gone. No, it's bone dry. Well, not the grains. The grains are wet. What I'm trying to say is that the moisture is where it should be and not in other places.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying that because last time there was mega drips all around and then
It was all wet.
no water on the top but a crown of foam. I'm saying we're moving in the right direction. I love to see water inside the step filter is what I'm saying. I feel like that's going to help us make beer in a way that the water not going in the step filter would not.
Okay.
That's the fantasy.
There's even a little fissure on one side.
Hey,
You know.
I can't even be mad anymore. I do see some disturbing foam.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, ooh, something's building.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll keep an eye on it. We like to see it moving up. Now, yes, exactly, liquidization is the process. So, let us address our sacred art, the art of brewing, with powerful new themes that we can cook up something together again that we can, brew next time we get together. Obviously, next week, probably not going to happen because that'll be the day after I get back. But beyond that, let's plan. Let's plan and build as though the future exists. Right? Let's project ourselves forward in time and be kind to that person. That's the fantasy.
I'm just gonna mew all day.
You have to. I'm telling you, man. If you deploy this tool, this weaponry at PAX East,
I'll get shamed.
no,
On TikTok all day long.
no, quite the opposite.
Now your tongue's gonna fall asleep and you're never making music again.
Yeah.
Is choke out your own tongue. All right, now. Okay, so in terms of tender themes, let's take it to the hoop. I mean,
Push it to the limit.
what do we like? So glad. I lost track. This is like a pleasure that is not for everyone, right? It's a pleasure that's unique to those who enjoy the Shogun program. I forgot what day the episodes came out. I was
Yeah.
busy getting prepped.
I thought it was
There's-
Tuesdays, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's tonight.
It's out. It's
it was
literally out.
delightful.
You can watch it, and I'm gonna.
You haven't watched it yet? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh no, because if
Watched it last night.
if I try to watch that shit without Brennan, no.
Oh,
She'll
sure.
she'll deliver a wicked trachea strike. That's gonna be what happens. It's not gonna be fun watching a show. It's gonna be martial arts in the home. Now, I would be worried ordinarily, but I honestly think that most of that foam and froth is just from the flaked rice.
That's fine.
That will be okay. Ooh, listen, if we're talking about some Dune shit, you're never gonna go wrong with that, especially after that sequel. Woof.
Seen it yet.
So as I exited the theater, I did not avail myself of the
Flashlight?
shy hussy.
Yeah.
But
What? Are we sick?
are you not familiar with these popcorn containers?
The pop containers are hilarious.
Yeah.
What?
It's a flashlight.
No.
Here, no, I'm so glad, Josh, I am so glad. Your mic's on, right? I want people to hear the sound you make when you see it. Get that mic, put it in front of your craw, and I want you to let them know, and they're gonna know exactly when you see it. And then we'll continue our discussion. But,
What kind of a name is that in the first place?
Dune? They're just referring to the sand.
Pussy?
Yeah,
Shy Pussy?
yeah,
Look up Dune 2 popcorn bucket. It'll be there.
yeah.
Or I'm here to fuck the popcorn.
Yeah, basically.
I read the first Dune book, and it kind of bounced off, but
Very shameful.
I know.
But you know what? I had to push it on Mike for years. Years.
I read the first one. I thought Paul was a huge asshole, and I just couldn't.
Yeah,
I know.
that's fair.
I know he's a huge asshole. I was kind of like, I don't really want to hear more about him.
Yeah. But I'm not 100% sure you're supposed.
There it is.
Here we go. He found it.
How useful is that? Take it home.
It depends on what you're trying to do.
That's what I'm saying. Lube it up.
You got a present for later. Jesus.
Just depends on how much butter you put on that
Well,
popcorn.
really?
Yeah, it comes
Really?
back
Okay,
and it's got that
this is
flavor
actually
call.
a great
Yeah.
idea.
It's got that
'Cause
oil.
You get to clean the shit off of your hand.
And the
Oh
shit off your...
man,
And
genius.
Anyway, there's a lot to like. No, Cranston Snort, obviously, even the butter in a cinematic context is a novel, weird-looking oil called Flavacol. It's pretty hardcore.
would be cool for wargaming.
Yeah, no, Crimson, I agree. I think that you could customize that and make a great product, right? But as I was leaving, I did not purchase this thing because that's too much.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, why not, Jerry?
Do you know
point.
how much that's gonna be worth in like 10 years or so?
$5.
I feel like
$5,000.
I feel like it is. I wouldn't have liked myself. It was just me. If it had been me and my larvae and Brenna, if I tried to buy that when Brenna was there, that's like, that wouldn't work.
That could be the.
Look,
That's gotta
you
be the
could sell
weirdest
them
way
to
to
the
eat
UK.
popcorn.
Talp said they didn't come out over there.
Oh! Whoa!
You can be rich.
Yeah.
No, Chef Justice, they actually
How'd
do
you
make the
your
powder as well.
millions?
Yeah.
Oh, Dick popcorn machine.
Yeah, Shai Hulud.
Yeah.
But no, as I was leaving without this artifact, I was just like, this is going to be someone's Star Wars. Like for me, I read this book a million years ago. Like I already sort of have an opinion on it, and I also know what happens. Like I know what happens for thousands of years after this movie. Like
I don't know how they're gonna do the next few books. 'Cause they get real weird.
they get real weird. They get like literally kinky, right? But I mean, Dune and Messiah and Children, like those are so you can read God Emperor of Dune. Like that's the point, is so you can read that and then not read the last two official books. But God Emperor is massive ideas, like changed my life reading that as a teenager, right? But no, this is like someone's Star Wars. Like there's people who grow up and it's like they grew up and like Lord of the Rings hit at this like inflection point of identity formation, right? And it terraformed their minds, basically. It does happen from time to time. Wait, what do you mean you don't know anything about Dune?
I never read it.
Born as Gra. No, dire audience. It's like Aliens, right? There's only 2 Aliens movies.
Are there? What about Alien 3?
Alien 3 is sort of like a leap year thing. It's a real movie once every 4 years, so it sort of gets grandfathered in,
Oh.
right?
My wife actually likes Alien Resurrection.
She has sex with an alien.
No, she,
What?
No, she doesn't.
His wife or?
No.
I don't think she does.
Oh.
No, she does. No, they don't. What?
I-
What
I-
movie did you see?
I saw the one with the.
No, that does not happen.
I mean, is that? Did I misinterpret this scene?
You just couldn't tell, Ghostly.
I mean, that's entirely possible. My A.
You're not the expert.
I'm not the expert in this.
Maybe you thought they were just having hugs.
I'm gonna regret this Google search.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Alien Resurrection, Sex in Space.
Okay, right.
Good thing I'm not on the Bruce Smith.
Yeah.
I don't remember Ripley having sex with an alien in
Yeah, that
Resurrection.
did not happen.
But it's towards the end when she gets pulled into the pile of aliens. So it's an alien gangbang.
Ooh, it's an orgy.
It's not metaphorical. It's literal.
Oh, Sigourney Weaver had 3 requests for doing aliens. No guns, sex with the Xeno, she had to die.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's 3 for 3 in this movie.
Cameron denied all of them, but she got her way in the following 2 movies.
Exactly right. Now, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now, but the takeaway is that Dune, great. Dune Messiah and Children of Dune, actually one book. Mm-hmm. If we're comparing like the size, right? Really, actually one book, okay? And then God Emperor. So it's a trilogy as long as you choose to interpret the universe in the very specific way I've laid out.
It's like how Star Wars is a trilogy if you consider all 3. It's a trilogy of trilogies.
Yes, I love this. Yeah, exactly right. Thank you. But so Dune, obviously, you know, especially if we're talking about like some water of life type stuff, there's all kinds of cool ways we can put together
So we can do distilling.
that worm. Oh, I mean, the ultimate, of course, water of life would be a distilled product for sure. But we can do something really, really neat and fun. If that, you know, if that is the word of the council.
Distill
No,
right over here.
exactly right. I mean, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Now, what else do we have, theme-wise, that might be zesty? Yeah, Twitchy Sauce, if you tried to do God Emperor, you'd have to do the same thing that Villeneuve did with Dune. Like, you'd have to cut it up. It's too crazy. It's thousands of years.
Shit's better that way anyways. Trying to cram things into a movie is just a bad idea when they're that big. Mm-hmm. Doing a series is way better.
I feel like this is not crazy talk. Bruatro?
Elantro's so good.
It's bad.
God, that game is great.
It's real bad.
What do you mean? It's great.
No, not bad. I mean bad like Michael Jackson bad.
Like, oops, 3 a.m. bad?
No, like, bad is good.
Yes, I know. but
Yeah,
like,
yeah. All of a
it's
sudden,
like-
it's 3 a.m. Yeah, Balatro for phones and tablets for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But I don't know how you drink Balatro.
What do you drink when you're playing cards?
Whatever you want.
What's a good riverboat drink? Something you drink on a riverboat.
That's an alcoholic drink.
You know, it's a good beer that would be on the Mississippi.
A whiskey drink.
You're usually not
A lager
drinking
drink.
beer.
A
You're
cider
drinking,
drink.
You know, mixed drinks.
All right. Yes. Here, no, Twitchy Sauce, we're actually still in mid-theme.
Could we make a mint julep beer?
No.
Okay.
It happened fast.
That was easy.
Dungeon Crawler Carl, that doesn't sound real. I think this is...
Oh, that's actually a really, if I'm thinking what that.
Do you know about this?
Yes, it's a book series that like you kind of play along in the book where
Is
you,
this like lit
level up.
RPG?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, it's pretty huge.
Delicious
Like
dungeon
choose
beer.
your own adventure.
Kind of.
Dungeon beer.
Delicious
Not really
in
choose your
dungeon.
adventure, but like you're seeing them level up.
Oh, I think I saw something about this.
That anime is great.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I just, Shoebear, first of all, I'm so glad.
What's the difference between lit RPG and choose your own adventure books?
It's much more technical in terms of its execution,
It's fucking lit.
if you will. No, I have so few opportunities to say the word lit RPG out loud that I just want to respect it. All right. Well, I mean, we got these two. I mean, Dune and Delicious in Dungeon, I think, is like we can do well here. Now, you have Netflix, I assume.
Yep, heard about it.
You gotta log in, dude. Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I was like, do I want to
really
watch
good.
this?
No,
No,
this,
you do. It's fucking
no.
really
This is the
good.
shocking
It's
thing about
smart.
it. You know how it's like, you can see something and you're like, okay, I get it. Like you get the theme, and you're like, it's sort of like already having seen it. Like I don't need, I get it already. Like I'm not into it. You don't.
I just feel like this is like one of those fantasy sycophants show. Like,
It's so
No, it's
smart and good.
surprisingly good.
It has so much heart. Like
The story is so deep underneath.
no. This is, don't think of it. This is a new D&D cartoon. And it's like, obviously they're cooking and doing all this shit. It's funny. It has like a funny hook, but it's like D&D as fuck. It is basically, it is a new D&D series. That's the way to think of it, right?
Last Friday's episode was brutal.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe how good. It makes no sense.
Like I was cringing at times. It was so intense.
Oh yeah.
jeez, it's
The-
tight.
There's just no reason for it to be that good. Again, like it's real D&D. Like if they made a cartoon out of like the characters from that old Capcom Shadows over Mystara, like that tier.
Only one of them was really obsessed with eating monsters.
Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, the Delicious in Dungeon game would be out of fucking control. Out of control. I mean, unless we're saying that that's, you know, we could also just say that that's Monster Hunter. Because you fucking eat a lot.
Well, or there's that. Remember, there's that game where you beat up monsters and cooked them.
Oh yeah, the cooking. The,
Yes.
Whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, sort of like a side scroller.
Yeah.
But
What
that
was
happens.
that
That
called?
happens in a couple different games. There's a more modern one.
Yeah, we're talking
I think
about-
with a female protagonist. I
Yes.
think. But then back in the day, like Odin Sphere has a lot of.
Battle Chef Brigade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Odin Sphere has a lot of monster eating, and like you level up your HP's XP by eating. It's welcome to Vanillaware. I mean that's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot. Now Dune. So inside Dune, as a vibe,
Yep.
we have. I mean, Water of Life is the basic concept.
Real easy.
Yeah, and some poison, which is beer in a nutshell, right?
Yep. Do you have anything else? Because, good lord,
No. We're gonna chai hulud.
I think we already did that.
I don't think that we did. I don't think that we ever tried to do it with build a complex spice base for the beer.
Right?
Yeah. Now
Melange, cinnamon-y.
Where's bronze?
that's what they say.
damn it, bronze
Yeah.
wine.
No, obviously bronze would be the ultimate combo,
Yeah.
but just because
Should
we'd be
kill
able
the chai.
we'd be able to work in.
A chai beer.
But no, I'm saying that this is actually a really interesting way to get at spicing in beer, sort of through the back door, by making a spice melange beer, right? I think that is an easy one. But also, there's lots of different chai. As you know, because you lived there, chai is a big tent.
It's tea. It's like calling something tea. It's
Exactly right. But also, everybody has their version of it, right?
It's the hops that allowed IPAs to survive the trip.
Imperial,
Not really the
India Canal.
the ABV. Yeah.
ABV. That was secondary, but it was the hops are a preservative.
Yo, it's high acid, right? In solution. Yeah, they did Mentats really well too.
Yeah, and
Oh, for sure. I'm just saying, like in the recipes that I have seen, there's a lot of, you have options about what goes in there.
what kind of chai then?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the main thing is to get at the primary drivers of that flavor, and then be selective about which ones would be best in beer.
Some dry dish or some post
Exactly.
soak edition, but the cinnamon one turned out very well.
Absolutely. Okay, so Water of Life, spice as a concept. I think is good. Now, and mentat as a concept, I think is a great theme. So let's throw these bad boys up there. Yeah, there's a couple ways to get at that weirdo blue color. Here's the thing about ciders, is that we don't mess with them that much, but also they're not like brewed in the classic sense.
Not hard.
And so what we want to do on this is it's a different art form. Like if on our brewing show. Now we have done some other stuff. We've done some mead.
Yep.
We did a wine, which turned out surprisingly well.
It was the fact that it wasn't alive.
Yeah. The fact that it wasn't actually poison.
Big win.
But dire audience, the truth is that you don't need a new setup. In fact, you need substantially less. You need the equipment for the last part of the process, which is just like a carboy.
A carboy
And that's it. You're gonna rack it out of there, but that's it.
Ciders are incredibly easy to make.
Absolutely.
It's apple juice and yeast and go.
Yeah, there's not much to it, and that's why we haven't messed with it too much. Just as we want more levers to turn. Obviously, you can do lots of cool secondary additions and stuff, but yeah. Well, and as you'll see, like, inside that space, they do play around with different recipes and different additions for sure. All right, now, so we want to do something spice themed. Now,
Okay.
so the beer we're drinking today is a fruit and spice beer. Right? And so I wonder if, as just as a basic bedrock recipe, I wonder if it wouldn't have lots of the overlaps that we need. We're just not going to emphasize some of the inputs that it would typically have.
Like the fruit?
Exactly.
Yeah, you could put a fruit and spice beer in them.
It's happened.
You could also do a rye IPA.
Ooh, because rye obviously is one of these grain inputs over here, but it is said to have a spicy, earthy character. Let me test this very quickly.
You want to test the flake rye again too and see how the difference is there?
Yeah. Down in its base notes, there is a little interest.
Mango chili?
Jeez, I read that as a mango and chill vibe. I'm like, that's like a new kind of Netflix
Dude, that's
and
goals.
chill.
That's goals. Fuck Netflix. I would eat flaked rye as a cereal.
Isn't it already a cereal?
Not broadly.
Rye is not that popular.
Yeah.
It's got too much, I don't know, bitterness or something to it.
Yeah. Here, so especially we're doing this fruit and spice beer. So rye IPA, fruit and spice. I mean, a little bit on the nose for a spice beer, but I mean, we have to take what the good Lord gives us.
Yeah.
Yes. Here now, Fox. In a classic traditional setup, yes.
I would say an international amber ale.
There's aspects of this device that make it a little easier, I think, broadly. I mean, my understanding is that if you have rye as part of your bill, like in a big system, it turns into like a glue in there, right? I mean, in our thing, each of the different sections of our step filter are separated by specific meshes. Yep. It seems like it should protect, I think because they're trying to protect the pump and the rest of the, Arduino-laden mechanical system. And so I think that it can defend itself a little bit from that. But you're not wrong. It does turn into glue, and it can be an issue in a traditional brewing setup.
It's true.
Saffron.
I'm
Saffron
just
tastes
mad
like-
about saffron.
Besides saffron.
Yeah, it really, nothing else is like it, right? Like the saffron threads. What's funny is when you look at the price.
It's like one of the most expensive ingredients in the world.
You're in that spice aisle and you see this thing and it's like, it's a jar like the rest of the spices, except inside it's just a little envelope with a few threads.
Yeah. It's like buying the vanilla beans. It's like, oh, one of those costs $20. How about that?
Actually,
Absolutely.
you can get them a lot cheaper now.
Really?
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, but I don't know
You got a
if they're the
saffron
same
guy?
quality though. He's not talking
I
about
got
saffron.
a
he's talking about
You got a
vanilla.
saffron guy?
Vanilla bean guy.
Do you actually like IRL?
Yeah.
You got the hookup?
Yeah,
Do you
it's
mean
called Amazon.
Mr. Safeway?
Yeah, it's called the bad ones on Amazon.
Fuck, it still tastes great in my creme brulee.
Dude, I had
I
this.
don't give a shit.
You know.
I had this fantasy that I'd be able to go to Amazon for my coffee, like my green coffee needs. No. No. It is not up to our standards. Like we got spoiled by Sweet Maria early on. Saffron, I mean, the truth is it wouldn't take much saffron. But yes,
I think it would lose all the flavor in it.
no, you don't boil. God, it would give it a weird color too. Anyway,
Anyway,
styles. All right, now take a look at these. All cool options.
yep.
Oh, is that Flutzer? Is that what it is? Like each saffron flower is like that's the statement from one flower.
It's like apparently the best vanilla is done by one flower, like halfway up one mountain, done like
Oh,
fertilized by
that's
like,
the altitude. That's the altitude. It's like a Kona
one
thing.
bee is the one who does it. It's super weird.
This bee's a pro.
That's all the bee does. It just goes and does vanilla.
Kind of. It's a kind of crocus.
So whose was this?
Is there such a thing as a vanilla beer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. It's very common in stouts.
Yeah,
Have we made those?
yeah,
Almost certainly.
absolutely.
It's very, very common in stouts against the rest of those
yeah.
toasted flavors. The vanilla. This is where you get like the creme brulee style stout. And if you did a search for that,
And the barrel aged stuff tends to have a lot of it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
It
Anything that's
knocks off the
anything that
harshness
rests,
of the oak. And
it do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very, very common, especially in darker beers.
Burn.
I thought Lipton was just bagged up yard
I
leaves.
mean, may as well be.
This is great for doing artificial aging on stuff though.
Well, I mean, and again, also in a big pot with a bunch of other stuff, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just like that 99% of that bad green tea does not taste like what real green tea tastes like.
Well, no, and,
Oh, yeah.
and also I got spoiled. So in the same way that like Eric and I
drink
order.
matcha every day.
Yeah. In the same way that like Eric and I order beans from Sweet Maria, it's easy to get like that first contact you have with something like that can sort of set you up for failure because the rest of it is not as good. most of it is not good. I was like, oh, holy shit! I'm looking at the price. I'm like, this is a gigantic bag of beans, and they were horrible. Like, it smelled. You know how coffee roasting smells good?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
No, I think these were leaves.
It's just gravel they got from the ground.
Yeah, it's like aquarium gravel. I just cooked a bunch of rocks. Ugh.
It actually was aquarium gravel, and then they just, switched the labeling of it like you can do in Amazon, where
Oh,
they have
yeah.
all these reviews for something else, and
They just ported
doesn't
them
matter.
over,
yeah,
all green.
all great reviews for this product that's not the same thing at all.
Absolutely. Well, I am delighted that we're going to take another crack at something in the fruit and spice
Okay.
continuum.
So I think the first thing we do is talk about what kind of spice we're going to put in this before we do anything else.
Yes, or spices,
Yeah.
right? So not as part of the boil. But something to add after, essentially to soak in like a tea type ingredient.
Yep.
So John Boy is suggesting just all of the spices.
Oh. Okay.
Every spice.
There is a thing called allspice.
There, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But, yeah, that's not all the spices.
There are some that are missing, you're saying?
There's
Things
lots
are
that are
lying?
missing. There's like
You're
4
saying that
spices
Mr.
in
Allspice is full of shit?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
You'd be better off with like the
Wait
Chinese.
a second.
Yes.
Allspice is the dried unripe berry of Pimenta dioica,
Yeah.
a mid-canopy tree. You're saying that allspice is one spice?
Yeah.
Well,
It's like
depends
grains of
on the
paradise.
allspice.
It's like grains of paradise.
You have to actually look at the ingredients. They're different.
Real allspice is yeah. Wait,
Are you
Most
mewing right
allspice
now?
you buy is not that. That would be like the good allspice.
Son of a bitch.
That'd be like Old Spice.
Yeah, just rub it on a chicken breast.
you ever had grains of paradise? I think it's also with alligator
Yeah,
pepper.
yeah,
It's
for
very,
sure.
very good.
For sure. I just, in my mind, I'm still reeling.
You thought it was
I thought allspice was a blend.
It mostly is. If you look at most of the stuff in the store,
Yeah.
it is a blend.
Oh, I see. So maybe this is like
That's the real shit.
the real shit, and then we try to get at that with a bunch of other crap.
Yeah.
All right, the spice. Now, so we want to figure out what are these dry additions that are going to set this thing apart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that seems like something we can use a Twitch poll for.
I would, yeah.
Now, but the main thing is to determine our main voting block, and then I think that we'll winnow that down until eventually the answer is no, right? So what do we want to have there at the base? I think that we start with ginger,
Okay.
cinnamon, cardamom,
Anise.
right? I'm saying we want to go crazy. We want this thing to go kind of nuts, and I don't hate mango. Like
Mango cheese.
as a mango, basically a sweet unifier inside the solution for these different spices, I think is kind of lit. So ginger, cinnamon, cardamom, anise, we're dialed in. Chili, diplominator. Kiss your mother with that mouth. All right. Some chili. Wait, no, we have not messed with chili in this brewery for a very long time.
Ooh, do we want to go like
Savory
just like sage and thyme and stuff like that? That could be weird.
We'll put it out for them, right? But so we have a really nice base here. But Bronze, you got to tell me. See, now I know a Punjabi word, and so I know that I'm being shamed right here. If you want to, you'll enjoy it. Look up the last word in her sentence there, and just look it up, and then try to imagine it being used as an insult.
But is it like a dirty dancing insult? Because that's what I get out of that whole sentence.
What do you mean?
Like it's a cross between
baby in the corner.
nobody puts baby in a corner, right, from Dirty Dancing, and an insult in Punjabi.
It's so
I
good.
feel like that's the ultimate play.
Turmeric. You fucking pervert. But that's actually super good for your urethra. Love it. All right. No, Diplominator, Voodoo Rangers, their spicy pumpkin seasonal beer is actually legitimately good.
Like the atomic spicy.
The
that's
Atomic
really,
Pumpkin,
really good.
it is mwah,
That is.
mwah. All right, now, bay leaf.
No, we definitely don't want white pepper.
Here.
I had that. I tasted that by itself. It is not a good flavor on its own.
No.
Paradise is a great apple pie flavor.
Absolutely. I agree that it's not a spice, but have you ever had a fresh, like I have a bush. I have a bay leaf bush. is what I'm saying.
Not making it any better.
It's good. I'm just telling you, like, I have never experienced a flavor like a fresh bay leaf is nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I don't even know what the fuck is going on with that. Like, it's one of the most overwhelming sensory experiences I've ever had. It makes no sense. How many flavors are in it, right? The dry one is already nuts. Anyway, here's what we have for this, and then eventually I'm going to add no. But we're gonna get 3 at least in here, okay? Because the truth is, I mean, push come to shove, we have an amazing fruit and spice beer body
Okay.
ready to go.
We gotta tie all of these, and then he has to put all of them in.
Last time we did cinnamon.
Ginger's gonna be so good. Ginger's gonna be so good in this.
I don't know how we do better than the last cinnamon beer. That was bonkers.
See,
you're missing clove, I
you
guess.
you never had fucking Velvet Rope.
No, I didn't.
Velvet Rope had no cinnamon in it at all, and yet still tasted exactly like cinnamon.
Still some bottles of that.
God, we might somewhere. If we do, it might have a SCOBY.
Might be in a state.
Look, I mean, it's in the fridge
I don't think it is.
Right, so
Why would it be in the fridge?
because I bottled it from the fridge.
oh no, this
Bottled
is
it
no,
from 6
this
years
is
ago.
way
This-
older
Oh,
than
sorry.
that.
this
This is ginger all the. This
no
is,
ginger all the way is real. We have a bunch of that. I am saying
Oh God, no.
Velvet Rope is like a second version of a beer that we made one-off batch.
Yeah, it's pre-prohibition at this point.
It's ancient.
old.
We would go to jail. All right, now, so we know that they want chili. Chili is going in.
Chili?
Chili. Yes, that's correct. We're making a spice-themed beer.
Wait, well, what
We need
does
to get Lydia
chili
back
mean?
here, then, you're saying.
Like
Vague
a
as
chili?
fuck.
Like you want a chili in there?
Yeah.
What kind of chili?
I don't
Ghost pepper.
Yeah.
Whatever the fucking kind
know.
of
We
chili
can
you
choose. We have other things that we have to determine here.
Okay.
Now,
I'll get you a list of chilies.
so chili is in, but I mean, it might help once we know the rest of these. It might help us know which is the right one, right? Because as we know, like the menu for what chilies might be good, especially if you're talking about a fresh pepper as a dry addition, as we know because we used to abuse our bodies with these things, including and up to literal capsaicin oil. Some of those have a fruity, like many of them have like they're fruits. And the true natural version of those, yeah, they're hot, but they also include a bunch of other crazy flavor profiles.
Apparently, ghost pepper is a lovely smoky flavor. If you can get past the.
Among other things, yeah. Among other things, we had ghost peppers. They were delicious. Like until the Reaper comes.
Until they come out the other end.
No, even before that.
Look,
Until his dark mantle is upon you.
we all remember the beer we made with that in it.
The thing that I remember is
It was
It's
great
Lydia.
at first.
it's Lydia.
Oh yeah, no.
Where we're like in hell. It's like we know that it's good, but we're in hell. And then she's just like, that's good, I like that. And it's like, what the fuck are you, what are your norms?
No, that was Patrick.
That was Patrick.
Oh, no, but Patrick's nuts though.
Yeah.
Patrick, remember with the surströmming?
Yeah.
Where he's like just grabbing chunks of it and putting it in his mouth? That's not okay.
Patrick liked him. Lydia was the
Lydia's
most
face was
watched,
like-
For the spice.
the most watched clip we have on Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, they went bay leaf next. Yes. All right, bay leaf, baby. So far we got that bay leaf, we got that chili.
It's gonna be.
This is gonna be cool.
This is a stew.
Yes, exactly. All right, bay leaf is out. What's next? Remember, we're trying to set these tastes against each other, right? So we have a chili, and we'll be able to select the right chili based on the rest of it. We have now come in from the side and put in the bay leaf, which, as I have suggested before, is the most complicated taste I have ever experienced in my life at the fresh level. I'll just get these from the bush. It already has the buds on there. I'll just get the real shit. Now, where are we gonna go for the rest of this? Now, Tusha, I have no idea what this distinction even means. It may be the
One's green and one's black.
Eric Benson, everybody. Yay! Yeah, Diplominator, the truth is actually much stranger. It adds tastes to things that... So, are you familiar with Lion-O?
From the Thundercats?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did he say when he used the Sword of Omens?
Oh?
Well, he said Thundercats ho for sure.
Yeah.
But did he ever talk about being given sight beyond sight?
I don't remember
Sure.
that.
You pieces of shit!
Why the fuck would I remember that?
I've never seen the original Thundercats.
You think I pay attention to their words in that show?
Or were you paying attention?
I'm so
To the cool people in
fucking
that
mad.
fighting and shit.
I'm
not smart.
so fucking mad. And that hot Cheetah lady, gah,
Chitara? You
Yeah,
don't even know
she
her
was
fucking
a
name?
little-
I'm so fucking mad.
She was
okay, well,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is it sounds like you do know some
little much.
Yeah.
Thundercats lore.
I do.
You fell into my trap. And so, great work. Let me help you out of there, brother.
Yeah.
Now, sight beyond sight.
What about it? You just wanted to say it?
No, it's just fun to say.
Oh, okay, I get it, yeah.
I am saying
What are you
that
getting at? What are you getting at?
I'm
with that?
saying that bay leaf is spice beyond spice.
Oh, there we go.
It
Full
is
circle,
it is a
everyone.
panoply of insane oils. Bizarre flavors. Flavors yet to come.
Or just a
You're
berry.
supposed to put in the beer in addition to chili and bay leaf. You can't put like, I don't know.
Yeah, you can. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can.
There's no rules, just right. Imagine that we exist in a sort of perpetual.
That's how you get new things.
Yeah, this is the Outback Steakhouse of brewing. Cardamom, please.
Oh.
If I remember the comic you wrote, Outback Steakhouse does have rules. You can find that out real quick.
It turns out, dude, these strips about flying on airplanes right now when shit are falling off, it is really. I think you're gonna like it. We had too many. We had to write two. We had to make two separate strips. All right. Now we're moving. Now we're moving forward. Are weed and glitter considered spices?
Yes, glitter now.
WTF? Have we done an Outback Steakhouse beer? Dude, I haven't been to the Outback Steakhouse in a really long time. Get that bloomin' onion?
Isn't sumac poisonous?
There is I think there's one called Poison Sumac.
Yeah, I think the one that's
I think that's, you might be thinking of Poison Sumac. Reasonable. Right, now, so you have, this is obviously still running. You're telling me that you believe, because I'm getting in at midnight, the night before PAX East, you're telling me that you think you can find a supply of Boston IPAs
Yeah, there's a fucking
so that we
bar
can
in the
play
hotel.
war
There's
games.
a bar in the hotel.
But can you get stuff and then bring it away?
I don't know. I'll order 5 beers and then walk away
Oh,
with them.
and then if I don't get stopped,
no cops around, anything's legal.
here no, would you be?
Pretty
Here,
sure you can order beer to your hotel room.
you're right. No, in previous years we have had the buckets that have come up. There was a weird little window there where room service was kind of shitty,
Yeah.
like in that sort of like just after COVID era. It wasn't part of it. It wasn't part of the situation anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to start early because somebody missed their flight.
Spice beyond spice.
So I've
Well,
got
I haven't missed it yet.
Chris Seasley from His Mind Games and I are going to be
Cheeselick.
war gaming it up in the
What are you gonna play?
Samurai Battles.
Hell yes.
Right in the main lobby.
Hell yes.
Until you get your ass
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I just got. I wonder if One Deck Galaxy runs on the Steam Deck. Okay.
Probably.
I'd think so, right? Oh, here, now I'm going to let it run for a little bit. My fantasy was that ginger might be in there, but it's not. And I'm not even mad. Like the addition of like that you chose bay leaf, I think actually sort of elevates the process. So, what does our spice panoply include?
Chili, bay leaf, and cardamoms.
So a lot of M's
Yeah.
on that. Okay, cool. All right, here. So in terms of chili, we're thinking about
Check
a
your
fresh.
email, Jerry.
What's that?
Check your email.
Oh, you got a selection?
Of chilies?
Yeah, I think so.
Easier for you.
Here, now these are dried. So we get. So should we do a dried or fresh
I suppose.
cleavage first?
Would. I mean, fresh gets more complicated, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Let's just try it out.
More complicated to obtain as well.
Oh no question. And to the extent that that's going to be an issue, I'll take the fam down to I district and try to get the right shit.
Not that one. This one.
Oh, see, I was just going to say now. Look at that rice.
Yeah.
Puff up as soon as the water hits it. Look at how much of the volume of this thing's taken up by rice. Mm-hmm. But foaming's done. I don't think that there's any, I think that the worst has passed, really. Bone dry, but holy shit, that's thick. That has become a breakfast cereal, essentially. Hey, so look, they ultimately want dried. They are helping you out so much. Now, okay, so if they want dried, then we're Gucci gang. Let me hit this here, and then let me start typing briefly. Now, Mr. Benson, if you could please soft shoe
Do you
very
have a way to
briefly.
copy and paste?
Oh, I guess I can do that. Well, yeah, it's individual lines, right?
Yep.
You're doing what?
Well, I have a huge list of peppers,
Oh, okay.
of these dry peppers here. So let's grab them,
Paste that.
right?
That's a tool.
Yeah, exactly. I often forget, because this is just the device that I use here. Mm-hmm. I often forget that this is actually a full computer.
I think you've hurt that surface's feelings.
Yeah, but it's like on Linux. I went totally crazy with this thing, trying to get more life out of it. All right, here. Yeah, speaking of Linux,
Yeah. How's it working for you?
not so good. Mouse worked fine last time I used it.
Well, that could be the keyboard, though.
Yeah, it could be the mouse.
Those things fucking break easy.
Chiles de Arbol. Now that's an interesting choice.
Tuesday what though?
Those are what we make our actual chili. It's good stuff.
Oh yeah, but it has a smoky character, which might be really crazy in a beer, right? Mm-hmm. See? Oh, it just takes it a second? What the? There's just a pause? What the
I don't want to get in between you and your computer.
Come on, Linux.
Seriously.
But now that I called it out, now it works.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Negros. That's the one. What, mulatto smoky dried fruit?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Fuck yes. Cascabel? What the hell is this? I've never even heard of this, Josh.
I just, looked up what would be some good ones. Ones that are usually used in cooking, so they'll have more flavor, right?
Well,
Rather than just
they're
being
bred
hot.
for it, right?
Yeah.
Well, and as culinary peppers, they'll be easy to find.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what kind of rice is that in there?
Flaked rice.
Oh yeah, I mean,
What kind of rice is flaked?
what breed?
Rice. I have no idea. It's just called flaked rice.
No,
I don't
this
study
this,
it that much.
this is actually crazy. So if you talk to Bronze, like Bronze can break down a bunch of like very detailed
Yeah.
styles. Or if you watch Jiro, like Jiro Dreams of Sushi, where he's like talking to the rice vendor, and the rice vendor's like hooking him up with these like specific ones that only he's gonna give to this guy. Like at my house, I have rice. I might have jasmine rice.
You got to be a little more picky,
Real
Jerry.
fancy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if we're trying to go up market,
Try getting that sushi rice, and you'll get an experience.
oh, I can only imagine. Well, with a strong, good chew, is it the is the main takeaway the toothsome aspect of it, or is it
Oh,
is
no.
it a high
It's
starch
got
content? Like what is it? What
flavor.
is it about? It's actually just better,
Yeah, stick
Yeah,
rice.
I like it,
Better. It's my favorite.
huh?
but it's nutty. You know.
My favorite part of Jiro Dreams of Sushi is at the very end where essentially like his restaurant is being assessed and it's revealed at the end in text, right, that his son was the one that was responsible for the perfect score. Like, God, that movie really took me on a fucking journey. All right, here, so you can see we have flavor, fragrance, texture, or no, yeah. I mean, I know about a couple different types of rice, right? Last time I went to the store, I got a specific cultivar because I knew that Bronze would be angry.
Okay.
Wherever she was,
She would just, look up and then like,
she would hiss.
Oh, fuck, that's a lot of peppers.
I know. They got some crazy choices out here. So you got to get to it. We'll throw one of these in. Real basmati is long grain, almost like noodles. With sharp edges?
Yeah, they're pointy.
Really? Oh, yeah, it's long and thready, right? No shit. All right. It's the Pequin. A little smoky, a little fruity. So this is, we could not be doing better. I feel like this is actually, with those combination of spices and with this Pequin flavor profile, we're gonna be making something, it should be a little weird, right? Like as a spice beer, it should be a little weird, right? Okay, now, like I say, we have a fully functional baseline, but we don't have to do that, right? We can put in, we can get the rest of our powerful information
Yep, let's go.
from the teens.
So ABV is between 4.5 and 6.
Now, so we are talking about this spice liquor. Now, they eat it and drink it, and they also basically live in it. Spice is a cultural universal, functionally, right?
But it also kind of like jacks you up a little bit, right?
oh yeah.
There's no question.
It super fucks you up.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, they like culturally they're sort of inured to some of its effects. But it has literal physical alterations as well. The first time Paul experiences it, he just loses it.
The navigators are all mutated. They just bathe in the stuff.
As a result of it, yeah, they needed so they can do math. They have to have a lot of spice so they can do special space math.
Just get a computer, man.
No, you can't. No computers. Thou shalt not make a machine in the image of a human mind.
Don't make it a human mind. Just make it good at math.
Just.
Yeah,
But
that's not the human
no,
mind.
this recalls that incredible song, "Once Bitten, Twice Shy," by Whitesnake. Now, inside the context of this song, which is rich,
I've heard.
it's quite rich, narratively. It suggests that to be bitten once may be considered misfortune.
Yeah.
But to bit twice, we consider it foolishness.
Carelessness.
Carelessness.
All right. Yeah, they want 6, which is correct.
Okay.
It has to be a spice liquor, right?
Okay, color is between 11 and 18.
All right. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit wider range here, just because we're doing weird stuff, but also keep in mind we're going to be putting a bunch of weird shit in here. It's going to absorb some very, very bizarre colors off of this.
Yeah, so really what we're doing is deciding how much beer color we want added to the other color.
Yes, exactly. Exactly right. But you can sort of see this range, and then also, obviously, it's a palette for the imagination.
Woo!
So we definitely need to put glitter in this, right?
Oh! Is it time?
Blue glitter? Blue glitter or?
Well, no. I don't mind what they did with how it works in the movie. The idea that it's just an amber sparkle
I thought it was amber in the other one too.
on the sand. Yeah, absolutely. I don't hate that at all.
Glitter it is.
You're literally looking up food glitter.
Not literally looking up, motherfucker. Literally purchasing.
We already have some.
Do you have amber?
I have a whole selection.
Oh, that's
of
right.
colors,
You have
back there.
a range,
Sampler pack.
Where?
a palette. Well, from back in the day.
It should be back there. No, it should be back there in the stuff.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen it in
I haven't
ages.
seen it in ages.
Well,
Well, here.
you lost it.
Here,
Though. Good job.
here, go look. Because if we don't have it, I want to make sure I get the order in today so that we have it later. But there's no question. We make this thing. It's the cool color. It has all these spices in it. We hit it with the amber glitter, give it a stir. It's going to be next level shit. See, Jux, here's the issue. It's wheat is pure poison for Laura. Laura can only drink of the sorghum. She can only drink of the sorghum. Although that being said, she still talks to me to this day about the gluten-free beer that we made.
Oh, yeah.
Because it hit. It had an odd, it's because we added apple. Yeah. It had like a really odd, it had like a genuinely unique character.
Yep.
Well, here, no, Grimace, the best case scenario here, right, is, Josh purchased a full palette of colors, a full range.
Wow, there's one. And it's pink.
I think that there was a broader.
I think that's it. No, they're little packets.
Little packets. If they're there, I do not know where they could have ended up.
Well, here, worst case here. So after the show, just take a look, right? And if not, just send me a text, because the best part is that Brew Glitter is apparently a brand. BrewGlitter.com.
Yeah.
We will make sure that we have it, because we can test it with a couple different colors and it'll be great. Dire audience, apple, and the rest of the real body of it was sorghum.
That was great.
Here, so we're gonna come in right in the middle with an 18.
Right in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, I got a Tinker Dust sample pack. It should have had 20 different colors.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I remember, Josh. And I remember us, we settled into some purple.
See it.
Hey, IBUs.
Let's get it.
20 to 40.
All right.
How bitter is this spice? Is it going to be bitter and really mess you up with the pepper and spices, or are you going to make the spices work?
Right. Yeah. So where does the bittering come from, right? So the potential here is to make our spice blend the primary vector of the flavor profile here.
Is it?
Yeah. The other way that we can do it is to make the hops a much bigger part of it. So if you want hops, if you want there to be something alongside those traditional spices, inside here, like another interesting lever we can mess around with.
Motherfucker.
You want this to be high. You want this to be as high as possible.
Yep.
So if you want us to be able to add something that will really inflect those in a weird way, like make a one-of-a-kind drink. Because once we hit it, because hops are complex enough to be the origin of this entire medium, right?
Yep.
If we put those with the spices, is that dangerous? Now see, no, look, they have already begun to consider this. Their mentats have already begun to work. Ha 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 ha. Would you look at this? Josh Price has secured from Tinker Dust from the Bakel.com team.
Oh, man.
I don't know, Polypop purple. Now I remember purple glitter inside a beer is actually like a crazy. I remember that being really effective. This is back when we were trying to tantalize Mike with various things, like making various unbeers.
Then we really just had to brew a Dunkelweizen.
German.
Yeah.
Right? You just go German.
I don't know if it was that easy.
It was. Oh, now Josh.
You also like the Give Your Own Way.
He did.
There's a lot of cocaine in these
Look at
bags.
all these. Oh, yeah. It's time to get skied. Here, come on. Oh, man. Josh, this is going to be so fucking kick-ass. Oh, look at the full range. Okay, so soft pink, deep pink,
Neon yellow.
yellow,
Orange.
lilac purple, soft purple. Oh, Josh. And then these metallics.
Classic red, deep purple, teal.
Oh, see this gold inside the beer base? Either the gold Tinker Dust or the bright
blue.
gold.
Deep
Dude,
blue.
this is like the fucking war game stream now. This is like Citadel Paint level. Oh, blue. Well, here, we have some of these over here. We can certainly show people what they might sort of look like, right?
Not really in the. I'd use that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't break it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna crack any of these. We're gonna save this kit for when we make our spice beer and get it popping. Now, they have chosen, and of course, one hates to be editorial about it, but they have chosen correctly at a 20 level for the hop.
Okay, before you do that, let's
Yeah.
do the next vote.
Of course.
So we're gonna do for our base malt either 2-row, which is clean and crisp, Golden Promise, which is gonna be a lot sweeter but clean and crisp, or Munich. Which is gonna be a lot more malty.
Okay. All right. Here, now, can you give me something to stir real quick? Any rod. Any rod will do.
Whoa.
No, but Prometheum turned out pretty good.
Pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Prometheum has character. And the apricot is nice. It shows up at the end, but it is nice. All right, here, let me put these cool things away. I'm glad we found this. This is gonna be fucking sweet. We're gonna also be able to experiment with it. In that context, we have a couple purples and a couple golds. We'll be able to find out exactly the right mix. Man, that's gonna be a fun kit. Thank you, Ghost. Marvelous. All right, now, get dialed in on that. All right. Now, we'll see if one of these demons ranks rank with their allies here.
Oh, Jesus.
Or it may end up being a half and half for these monsters. Golden Promise.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, next vote.
Mm-hmm.
Color of that beer looks real nice.
Oh
Like,
no! If you saw this on a plaque at a bar, you'd be overjoyed. You'd be like, one of those, please. Right here. So what else do we need?
Do we want this to be caramely? And we'll do a crystal? Or do we want this to be more biscuity and we'll add amber malt? But intense biscuit.
Yeah.
It's like not limp, the opposite of limp biscuit.
For some reason,
A rigid biscuit.
yeah. For some reason, Spotify. I mean, because they have my data, they really think I want to listen to new metal all the time. It just wanted obeyed. They're like, they were in my fucking face 24/7 with this fucking Fred Durst.
Yeah.
D-bags. All right, now, there is your base play. Now, we have the foam on top, right?
But throw it in, fuck it.
Oh, I wonder if it's sugar-based. I mean, that actually smells good.
It says 100% something.
Edible.
Oh.
Thanks. glad to hear that, assholes, for your edible glitter. No, but I mean, it smells good. It's got to be sugar.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Woo! Oh, that's cute.
Sparkle.
Dude, this is gonna fucking pop.
Ooh.
Hell yes. Dude, when we get the rest of this thing going, and then we hit it with one of these gold, are you fucking joking?
Now here's the question: do you want to put it in the tank so that when you tap it,
Nah.
No, that could fuck shit up.
We want to be careful putting this stuff in there. No, again, I do think that it's actually based on sugar. I don't think that we would actually be in danger, but it's really about the effect.
yeah,
But this is gonna hit so fucking hard. When we have that basic thing, you can hear like the right, like yeah, as soon.
I wonder if edible glitter works different in the nitro beer.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be carried and it'd be buffeted by all those tiny bubbles. Like
Jimmy
Yeah.
buffeted.
it would be Jimmy. It would be James buffeted. Now, does it taste better with the sparkles? Yeah. Facts. It's like if you drink
You don't even have
something.
to stir it. It just slightly moving on its own. You can still, it's still there. You
Oh
can see
yeah,
it
but also
so
based on
clearly.
the color we do for this, and the range of cool tones we have to inflect it, like this is gonna be so fucking sick.
What was our ABV again?
The ABV on this bad boy is 6.
Like, look at how it looks just still.
I'm telling you, it's looking.
Those little tiny
It's
bits of
looking
sparkles.
magical. Oh, here, no, MCP Live. The truth is that these twinkle kits that we found in the back, we have actually experimented with it before. It might have been a James Dark Magic beer,
Probably makes most sense.
right? So yeah, I think you hit that with the amber in your Gucci gang. But they look so fucking cool. Yeah, so, but again, we hit that with the gold on the spice beer that's got that great body, all these cool tastes competing. All right, what next?
Okay, what hops do we want?
Horp. Now, we're at 20 IBUs, so it's not an insane
No.
addition,
What kind
but
of
it's going to be
flavors?
in the mix, right?
What
So
flavors do
yes.
we want?
So do we want our fruit?
Yeah, to come from the hop.
I think one great choice, along with the rest of our dry additions of these spices, would be to come at the fruit side of it with this, especially because you can get at a mango type flavor.
Yeah, we could put Belma in there.
Exactly, right? Belma's like candy orange and mango stone fruit type thing.
Yep. Melon, tropical fruit, strawberry, orange.
Yeah, can't really go wrong with Belma.
You could go crazy and do lemon. And put lemon
Oh yeah,
drop in
put something sharp in there on top. What do you think in there for like a
Lemon drop.
Lemon drop.
Lemon drop.
Oh yeah. Lemon drop is a pretty intense version of that flavor, but remember we're only at 20 IBU and there's a lot of other great flavors inside the mix.
Or we could do El Dorado.
Here, El Dorado. So that's stone fruit and tropical.
Tropical, stone fruit, pineapple.
Now, the other one that I would suggest would be Tet, which is like earthy spice,
You would.
right? I'm just saying that, like, I think this is a great way for us to get fruit in here. But if we want to sort of double down and synchronize the rest of it, Tet, a classic German noble hop, might be a way to give us a little bit more, just bolster the bottom end of this, add some base,
Yeah,
right?
it's all about that base.
It is, in fact.
No trouble.
Minimize it.
Glitter did you put in there?
I put a fucking a lot.
I mean, I sprinkled it a little bit up on top. Understand that I've already drank it.
But like, I'm saying like actually amount, like a teaspoon, tablespoon.
Josh, I did not put in any crazy amount of it.
Because like how thick it is on that stick is crazy.
Well, it's the foam. It's because I had to stir that the glitter down through about maybe a third of an inch, quarter inch of foam. And so that's what happened here on the back end here. But yeah, I mean obviously that looks a little moist. But
Looks a little.
oh, here, mammal sounds here. I read that Tet description is earth spice, and honestly, now that's what I want. I mean, that's what it does. And so, depending on how the rest of the beer is built, what we found is that there's still, these are like ancient brewing hops, but there's still a bunch of headroom in them because they're just really, really complicated tastes that have a lot to work with, right? Yeah, but bronze, I mean, obviously it's in the future, right? But you should come in, let's put together the authentic certainty chai take, right? Emphasize something sweeter, do a little bit different type of brew, and then no reason we can't get a little twinkle in there. Just come get it. But I mean, but as a test for the spice beer,
Yeah.
this must be considered a success. That's going to be legit magical. That's going to be worthy of a gift.
Ooh, not a GIF.
Optimally. All right, get that Tet in there too. This is going to be so good.
Okay. Yeast.
Bronze, Omin can get it. That's all you need to know. Omin stays getting it, all right?
So for this, we're just going to do classic American Ale and American Ale 2.
You bet.
One's going to be smooth and clean, while the other one's going to be a little bit more tart and nutty.
So American Ale 1 is smooth and clean.
Yep. Wait,
Did you see a good idea?
what beer? Are we making an international amber? Yeah, international.
No. Well, we're doing the fruit and spice.
Oh, fruit and spice. Yeah, that's right. Fruit and spice. Yeah.
But we're not going to get in trouble. The International Brewing Association of Brewers,
I don't know about it.
they're not going to land on the roof with the helicopter and
You
get
never
us.
know.
They're just
You
gonna
never know.
come in and say that your beer isn't a proper type, so they're gonna lose points.
You never know.
All right. You're speaking like a man who's had experience with the International.
Yeah.
The internet.
Come out of nowhere.
The International Fraternity of Brewers. No,
You could
they
be sitting
come
on-
up from the earth.
Yeah, you could be sitting at a park on a bench and
It's like Fadakin. They just come up out of the sands.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mammal, it's going to be amazing. And because they put together, supercuts and different stuff of the shows and streams, there's a huge opportunity, I think, for the best GIF of all time, which is the swirling golden twinkle inside the glass. It's going to draw you in.
It's gonna draw you in.
Oh, no, but Jasmine, that might actually be a really fun. So let's just try to think of it ahead of time. Let's try to project ourselves into the future and be kind to our future selves. So what if you come in to try this beer that we're putting together? We'll have the twinkles, it'll be good times, and then we'll do the certainty beer, and that'll be sort of the back half of the show. Consider it. I mean, I'm not your dad,
Well, you are.
in any real context. It's not, I can't tell you what to do, but that might be a really, really fun combo, just so you can see the full arc. You're here in the channel. You can come in, try this stuff that we put together. American Ale one. Then we put together something kick-ass. Certain tea. Oh, see, you're already working on the name? Hell yeah. All right, now, we have the yeast, so gathered throng, you know that we have reached a crucial juncture in the sacred ritual that we perform here on the program. That means we need names for our spice-themed beverage. Here, now, dire audience, some of the best lore that this show has ever produced is specifically related to Ack Inc. So there is a beer that we made that's sort of designed to be customized to whatever region they're in at that time to indicate that they know what's going on with the people, man.
Stop talking, you're missing really great names. Benny Guzzle It.
Cranston.
The beer must flow. Behind Brew Eyes, Josh. Jesus.
You fucking dork.
Almost racist.
I love it. Behind.
Why is it almost racist?
There's a old Labatt beer commercial.
Is there?
Yeah.
Spice World. What's going on out here?
My wife also loves that movie.
Shy Hop Lude. There you go.
Beer is the mind killer. I mean, I think it's
It's not wrong.
here, but you should definitely look up the Adam Freeland song from Rez called Mind Killer. Because it bang. Barons, yep, Golden Path. Ooh. Golden Path.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Well, especially, we're talking about that golden
Yeah.
sprankle, right? Jodorowsky's Brew.
Wow.
That movie is so good.
Spicefields.
Spicefields, we'd like it. Saison. Hey, now listen, Diplominator,
Yeah, that's pretty.
it's a really, really good name
If we did a Saison.
if we did a Saison.
Ale Rackus. Okay.
Quissat's
Okay.
Hopper Rock? You demons? Arrakist?
If I was gonna, I would go to other dogs.
Ericist?
No,
yeah.
Ale Rackus.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm just seeing for Doomed here.
Oh yeah.
Spice opera, I mean, interesting. We like it. Foam, dork. Diplominator, now you've got it. Liaison Ale Gabe. Now we're in the mix. All right, now take a look. It may be that we have to do a breakdown vote, and that's completely fine. No big deal there. But I do think that we've come up with something really interesting here. It's gonna have real bite off of the pepper, the smoky, fruity pepper. The right hop hanging out down low, like the tangy note, like adding the fruit via that angle, it might not have been the right call. I think this is actually the correct call, especially with all the like actual spices added in secondary, right? Sauce, look, I see you have a plan. I respect it. It's a premium field. Absolutely. But I gotta say, I mean, the Golden Path with the twinkle is good. Liaison Ale Gabe is fucking baller. Orion, you are not wrong. It is a succulent menu. Oh, I can only imagine. Diplominator. The movie must be full of conceptual landmines if you're fluent in Arabic at all. Incognito, look, I mean, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Yep. So let's take a look. Benny Guzzlet, Spice World. You gonna come out on top of here, buddy?
Here's hoping. It's been a while.
All right. Penny Guzzlet, Spice World, Golden Path. All right, let's get this bad boy finalized here. And then, of course, obviously, while we are in the mix here, engaging in a spot of democracy here in the afternoon, certainly it must be said that PAX East, the very first manifestation of PAX's 20th year, occurs just later this week. You will find us there. I am not a stranger to the Weston Bar. I have been there before. And lo, I shall be there again. So not a hard place to find me, but I'm also very, very fond of the tabletop area. And keep in mind, because the air wall closes, some of those tabletop booths are actually open, late unto the night. For example, our friends from Lethal Shadows, who have a big new product that they're going to be bringing out to their booth this year. I mean, they intend to be open more or less over on that side until late.
Awesome.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Bronze, you can just text me on your phone.
Yeah, it's kind of like the easiest way, right?
Yeah, you got the hacks.
I'm trying to.
You got hacks, lady. Now, Golden Path, it could not be better. It could not be better. Now, gathered friends, Ghostly Clockwork, on it once again, very nice, premium product. Now, so yes, next time you see me, it is my fervent hope that it will be at PAX East for the 20th anniversary. Now, keep in mind, there are only two of us who have been to every PAX. It is myself. I came back to PAX even when my daughter was born. So certainly
Someone's cool.
Some honor must accrue. But so myself and Kiko are essentially the twin regents of PAX. As a context, congratulate him if you do see him there. Lots and lots of great stuff. I think this is a really, really packed out show. Don't forget to get your goodies, from the special, like the interactions you can have with the QR codes, so that you get your League of Legends skin, you get your, you get Mike's the snapback by Dave, and then of course the front by Mike it's a really, really nice card. I'm so glad that they held on to it this long, because we did that, like you set that deal up 2 summers ago. Like it took a minute, right? But there are some really, really nice goodies for you to snatch right there at the show. Of course, come see us for Acquisitions Incorporated. In truth, we can also often be found at Voodoo Ranger. And not merely because they are a sponsor, but because, I mean, they're a sponsor because we like the stuff they do. And we have good friends that work there, and we love to touch base with them. So, until next time, obviously, we'll see you later this week. And then right now, machinery, no. I want to make sure, put it down. It's not time yet. Nope. Kiko is already out. He is already out east, so there is no Black Remnant today, but we'll get back into that mix here in 2 weeks. Oh, no. In 2 weeks, we'll get back on it. Orion, always good to see you, pal. One more sexy face. Here, can you please give the people what they need? I want you to mew immediately.
How do you mew again?
Mew on command.
How do you do it again?
It's the tongue.
Press your tongue on top of your mouth. Yep, there you perfect.
You see this?
Look at that.
You see this, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You see what the fuck's going on with this?
Look at that manly chin.
I don't get it.
He's cut out of stone. Out of stone. All right, now, ready? Huh.